things and Thumper's are on opposite sides. His nose starts bleeding and he has a seizure as new memories appear. Lenny was sent to a mental institution and Kaylee ran away from home. Thumper finds Evan on the floor and immediately calls 911. Later at the hospital, the doctor runs some tests and says he never saw something like this before, but to be fair, these tests didn't exist during Jason's time. The bleeding is coming from the part of the brain where the memories are stored and his head is overloaded, almost as if he's jammed 40 years of memories in just a few days. The doctor has no explanation and Evan leaves after secretly stealing his keycard. He sneaks around the building until he finds Lenny, who is tied to a stretcher. At first Lenny doesn't reply to anything he says, but when Evan is about to leave, Lenny points out Evan always knew something would happen that day and he should be in his place right now. After returning to college, Evan reads the journal to travel to the day he met his father. Evan asks him how to fix things, but Jason says there's no way to change who people are without destroying who they were. Seeing as his son is trying to play God, Jason jumps on him to try to kill him, but Evan then wakes up on campus. Next, Evan goes to the diner to look for Kaylee, but they don't recognize her name. He immediately drives back to his childhood town and threatens George until he tells him where to find her. A few hours later, Evan arrives at a shady neighborhood and finds Kaylee living in an awful building. She doesn't look well either because she's been working as a naughty lady and she's an addict. Evan has to pay her to spend time with her and takes her to a cafe where he tells her everything, but she doesn't believe his time-traveling story. Kaylee says that if he really wants to help people, he should save the mother and the baby, then she leaves. Evan rushes back to his dorm and finds Thumper with a woman on his bed. He kicks them both out and starts reading his journal to return to the moment of the firework. He runs to warn the mother and Tommy follows him, tackling the woman to the ground just in time. However, Evan is caught directly by the explosion and when he wakes up, he's missing both arms. Memories soon start to change and he sees that the four kids grew up together very happily, but Evan was on a wheelchair and always needed help. Now in college, Lenny is his roommate and he's dating Kaylee. The couple notices he's bleeding and tries to take him to the hospital. However, Evan throws himself off the chair and tells them to keep him there. People in the corridor mock him and Kaylee